do you look back and go, those were the good old days because everything was so much better? Or did you just have less responsibilities because you were younger? Nothing was better, everything was terrible. I was in the closet.
Well, those are some big questions. Are you sure you want to know my answers?
Hi, I'm Daniel Howell, and today I'm being forced to react to some of my old videos.
Hi. So, my name is Dan.
Stop the video! Stop it right now! Okay, thanks for joining me. I've been Dan Howell, and I hope you enjoyed me reacting to my old videos. There we go. Look, we all deserve the chance to glow up and erase our past. We all have a past that we might not be proud of. You know, we're all young ones, we're all a bit cringe, and yet for me, I can't escape from it, it's just publicly on the internet. And a lot of people, they get away with that moment where they go, I'm just gonna archive my old Instagrams, I'm just gonna delete my old tweets, I'm just gonna pretend that none of this ever happened. You don't let me do that. No, you're like, oh, it's funny. And even if you did, you'd all upload it somewhere else. So I figured, no. What I've had to do is, I've spoken to this about my therapist extensively. She said, Dan, you got to reframe it and think. If you can be radically proud of who you are, it's just a message to other people that if you could come from somewhere this bad, they can do anything. So you're welcome. Just the amount of time I used to spend attempting to straighten my hair, it was just, you know, I really could have just got a job, learnt another language, probably. Oh man.
No one should use. And straight out of the bat, bisexual Dan returns. Because hey,
go.
just like MySpace, I'm only telling a few people on the internet right now. It's not like one day I'm gonna get so many followers that random strangers in my family might see it.
Guess that's how the internet works, isn't it? Guys, you got to be careful what you tweet. You might be thinking, oh, I've just got a hot take about, you know, some weird thing about Steve Harrington and Beckner's tentacles. You will get fired for what you posted on Twitter in 10 years. Yeah, you will, 100%. Everyone knows what you're talking about. They will come back and screenshot it. I've learned the hard way. I tried to say I was bisexual. Nobody bought it, all right? That's just how it works. The bisexual lighting in this part of Basically I'm Gay was strong, though. It was good. A lot of people said, Dan, is this you coming out? A new colourful aesthetic in your life? I was like, no, I was just making the pride flag from left to right. Guys, I will never be a colourful person. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? It was quite extra though, wasn't it? I mean, there is the stereotype that gay people are a bit extra in this. I was harmfully supporting that throughout this video, so I'm sorry. It should have been shorter. I don't know what's wrong.
Than people. There are more people in the world than poodles.
Okay. Okay, I've got it. I've got this one. The mole people of the world are mooses.
Icons. Back in the day, that's weird. Jealous, right? Smelt clean. Don't worry, that's weird. I made it weird. No one made it weird. No one's saying anything. I made it weird by myself. Oh, well, those the good old days, were they? See, this is the thing. Do you look back and go, those were the good old days because everything was so much better? Or did you just have less responsibilities because you were younger? Nothing was better. Everything was terrible. I was in the closet. People were doing product placements for things. All these horrible YouTubers were just making videos with each other when they hated each other. You know, I'm not going to say that. I still like Louise. She always texts me and is like, shall we hang out sometime? And I'm like, I like you as a person. It's just that I don't hang out with anyone ever. It's not personal. Please believe me. And then she doesn't believe me. She thinks that I hate her. I don't. I love you. It's just that I don't, you know, go outside for anyone. If I blank my grandma, I will also blank you on Twitter. It doesn't mean it's personal.
I threw my hand away and brushed it upon something. And what I should have done is in my head think, oh, that's awkward. I think I just brushed it on Phil's willy. Sure I didn't. It'll be fine. Just sit down. But instead I went, did I just touch your penis?
See, this is the thing. Sometimes I think I'm the most awkward person in the world. So when someone as glamorous as Louise Pentland says, hey, I also might accidentally brush against someone's penis and then just shout it into their face, God, that makes me feel better. I really feel like we had something magical going on because she's so put together and I'm such a mess that when I dragged her down to my level, it was just quite compelling, wasn't it? We should really get together again sometime. I feel like she'd probably be afraid of that.
Come on and dance, yeah. Come on and dance,
Batman, Scoop, movie D, let's go now. Let's go.
But oh my God, just looking at my hair in that video, it was flat, wasn't it? I looked like a Lego person, you know, just an incredibly smooth piece of plastic that just clips onto your head. That's what I was doing with the straighteners all those years.
Right.
Oh,
Look at
got my
this.
nipples out. Let's rewind to there. Only
Whoa, are
30
we
videos
reacting
in,
to
already
me
exposing
reacting?
myself for views. What a hack. I'm going through like a real mix of cringing at my voice, my hair, my face, the video editing. Everything about it is so hard. I kind of want to punch myself, and pride at how
Same.
genuinely
Oh my
hard
god,
I
isn't
was
that so
trying to
funny?
make it.
Here we are later. Shut up, idiot. Weird era of people filming in front of their beds. It was just strange. You could see that I had a permanent tripod and 2 cameras set up in front of my bed, and then people would look through the window and they'd be like, "Do you do porn?" And I'd be like, "Oh my god, that would be so cool. I wish I could say yes, I'm a YouTuber." And then they would just be so disappointed, so embarrassed on my behalf. And I would say, yeah, that's true. But the fairy lights in the background, that 2015 Tumblr aesthetic, I had it all going on, didn't I? But don't worry, Dan of a few years ago, I'm just as embarrassed as you now. I mean, look at you, wearing blue. What the hell is that about, idiot?
Twitter.
What
I guess
a
I'd
serve,
be
though,
fit.
honestly.
I'd stop posting shit.
Oh
but
my
Tumblr's
God,
a
the
part of
hats.
me.
Do you know that this was actually a gold certified single, and it would have been #1, but to register something with the official UK charts, you have to give them money, and because this was raising money for Stand Up to Cancer, we didn't want to take away the money that would have been given to the charity, and also have to explain what the hell we've just done to the radio. So we've still got the gold record, and we just keep that knowledge locked in a vault. But I feel like I need to work a top hat into my everyday wardrobe. I don't know about you. I just get like a black shiny version and walk around asserting dominance on people. But yeah, oh God, putting musical numbers at the end of shows, that's the one thing I said. When I do this Dan tour by myself, I am not gonna end the show in a musical number. And that is true.
And you get views if you're another white guy that people ship with his friend because they think it's kawaii.
Why do you have 11 million views?
Oh.
What are you doing, people?
I'll give you.
Ah, the diss track. I feel like this is some of my finest work ever. I don't know what people are expecting. It's one of those examples where you kind of drop a bomb, like me saying, look, I have a crush on Jennifer Lawrence and Evan Peters, and I don't know what to do about it. I'm just going to drop it on the table in a rap and just let you panic. And everyone was like, we're panicking. We're panicking. You joked about being a furry. We don't know what to do with this information. Where does the joke end? Where does the truth begin? If I don't know, then it doesn't matter, does it? I've been waiting all my life for an opportunity to play this live because it is just so filled with expletives. There is no scenario where it's appropriate. But now I'm on my own tour. You bet your ass I have dropped Dan's diss track in the pre-show playlist. So I am so sorry for everyone in that room. Hi, I'm Dan Howell. Thank you so much for joining me while I react to some of my most iconic / terrible moments that I'll now speak to my therapist about. For anyone that's come to check me out on tour, I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day.